It's an amazing looking festival, and it's so focused on pilots. This is like the new Sundance for television. It has that feel.
It's a really great idea to do a festival for serialized material. I think it's cool. It's kind of ahead of its time.
They seem to be really tapping into a broad spectrum of both new and emerging talent and also more established talent.
We're really excited because we didn't realize that we were part of this wave of independent television. Our next favorite TV shows are going to be independently produced.
It's so exciting to be at SeriesFest with this project because television is where all the big risks are being taken, where the most exciting work is happening. And this is a festival that celebrates that.
Okay, I'm back, and I feel fine, in case anybody's wondering. Please welcome the showrunner of 101 Places to Party Before You Die and SeriesFest alumni, which is also super cool, Mr. Michael Rucker.
I'm sure, what's the feeding Phil thing had a lot of similar themes to our show. Thank you very much. I hope we did Denver well. I hope we did it justice. That was our pilot episode, and we're very excited to be sharing it with you. And I would like to introduce you guys to the creators, the EPs, the stars of 101 Places to Party Before You Die, Mr. John Gabrus and Mr. Adam Pally.
Yes, sponsor.
Yes, yeah, grab some beers. Let's do this.
Oh,
no, I'm good.
And
I'm
pizza
good.
with ranch.
Yes. So this is a theme.
I've got hands full. I'm gonna come with you. That's cool.
Theme of the show and theme of just on the road with John and Adam is just getting food delivered in the middle of a shoot, and this is how we operate.
If we're gonna drink this much, this is probably important. Professional audio engineer here. Wait, can we put Caleb on blast? You're giving her her first shotgun and you give it a tall boy? What the fuck? You crushed it.
Did crush it. It was almost like someone who's never snowboarded before going on the bunny hill.
Okay. I asked to delete that.
So I think that's a great place to start off. How was it for both of you guys to finally see this, which has been many years in the making, on the big screen and seeing a moment like that? How did you feel?
It's pretty crazy because, we've watched it a bunch of times on our laptops with headphones, but it's nice to see it on a big screen in the location when it's filmed with people sitting behind you talking the entire screening. It was a true, yeah, that's right. I bet you didn't know I was going to be on stage with a microphone. You're on blast.
No, they were positive, everything they said. I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's all I heard. I only hear compliments.
It feels awesome. I mean, it's crazy how long a process it is to get a television show on the air, and whether it be a 1-hour drama or a limited series or a travel show, and so
especially if you pitch said travel show in February 2020.
Yeah. I mean, so
hubris.
It's exciting, like, just to see that people like it, like, just to hear the laughs in the right place, and like the
people laughing at me mispronouncing Arapahoe basement.
Yeah.
Arapahoe basin.
I think they
come back to my Arapahoe basement, baby.
Yeah, we're open into the spring.
Yeah. I call it the basement because I fucking hurt myself there. Okay. Just like I do at home.
Well, I think that's. I know. Like, I think that one thing that hopefully you guys all saw was their friendship on the show, and I think this is truly where it's based out of. Can you guys tell everybody a little bit about how you guys first met? Because you touched upon it in the episode, knowing each other at 25, and kind of where all this started.
Even younger. I believe we met when we were 22 and then started really hanging out at 23. We put on the same Herald team at UCB, which is like their banquet beer. I'm sorry. It's a theater in New York. That was the banquet beer that burped.
Yeah, no. We met at 23. We were put on the same improv team together. We were both comedy nerds and movies.
We were also like young with serious partners at the time.
We were with our partners at the time at 23, which is young. and we became like fast friends, like really fast best friends. And there was a third friend that we had named Justin Tyler, who is one of the EPs on the show as well.
Shout out to Justin Tyler.
And so we were put on an improv team together, and it so often in comedy and improv, you get groups with people, you move on, you whatever. But John and I stayed friends throughout every life thing that has happened to us since, whether it be like
each other's weddings, each other's parents' funerals,
dead parents, babies, dogs, work, no work, everything. And one thing that has stayed constant is that we like to like take a weekend and like go get fucked up. You know,
we like to get after it, as the kids say.
And sometimes there are more friends with us, and sometimes it's just us. But like, it's something we've been doing a long time, and I think as
we
John
kind of
said,
like got good at it in a way, in our own way. So when we started talking about what like the idea of a travel show, we were like, well, we have theories, we have opinions, we know what we like to do when we travel. Maybe we can put that all on screen, and I think we did. We like to hurt ourselves in a number of different ways, emotionally, spiritually, and in my case, crack a rib. That was the first time I went down the hill. For anyone wondering about the magic of editing, that was the first time I ever went on a bunny slope in like 20 years, and I actually did like crack my rib and could not breathe or cough or laugh, something for a stoner.
So like a week ago.
Yeah, I just recovered.
But I think, even like John said, we pitched the show in February 2020, and not knowing what was going to come into the world, and what we learned over those 2 years, like everybody did, is what we say in the end of the episode, that like we really got an appreciation for each other because we didn't see each other for 2 years. We got an appreciation for our families. We didn't see each other's families for 2 years. And we got an appreciation for the world, for being out in the world. And
like restaurants, servers, bartenders, commerce. Like it was
that's
like
our favorite thing, and that is a crucial part of America and the world that has been kind of hurt. And we were so happy in the enthusiasm every place we went, whether it be Richmond, Virginia, Denver, Colorado, Puerto Rico. Like, it was so good to be outside,
Well, I think touching upon that was one of the things that I think, you guys and how you guys travel. I mean, I think that's, how would you, I think this show is very indicative of this episode of how you guys would travel, but when you guys were thinking travel show, how did you want to say, we want to make a travel show that feels uniquely us?
Well,
how would you say it's different from other shows?
Well, there's a British show in movies called The Trip, that John and I are huge fans of, and are,
you watch it and you go, that's the dream job. It seems like two buddies doing bits at restaurants around Europe. Yeah.
And we, Michael Winterbottom and Rob Wright and Steve Coogan are geniuses, and we thought to ourselves, well, let's take that inspiration and see how we can, mix some of our other travel show inspirations, like Action Bronson and Anthony Bourdain and
Guy Fieri, Andrew Zimmer, and Padma Lakshmi.
And the real thing is, we love all those shows. That's what I watch. I think that's what a lot of people watch.
Yeah, if we're ever and we do travel a lot, and when we're traveling somewhere, you're like, oh, we're going blank this in 2 months. Well, let's watch every episode of every travel show that went there.
Yeah. And so I think for us, having all this time to think about it and then see it come to fruition, it was like being shot out of a cannon and being really focused on doing the most positive, fun thing you could.
And like, as far as like our theory on travel, like what we want to do, we like to do things that we like to get fucked up. We like to go to multiple places. We like to try to eat and drink as many different things as possible while we're there. We always have to do some sort of shopping for my friend Adam here. He needs to...
Bit of a clothes horse.
Yeah, he's a bit of an everything horse. He's a bit of a vape cartridge horse. Homie knows. Homie is engaging in capitalism at an elite level, and it's fun to be around.
You're welcome.
We always got to do...
I bought a ticket.
Yeah, he insisted. He wanted the lanyard. We love to do like dumb physical things that would be good stories later on, because we are constantly desperately seeking attention and validation as comedians. So for us, we want to be like, we should ski and snowboard, we should do blank, we should go to the Church of Cannabis. We like to obviously get high.
And we have no pressure. We cancel plans a lot. on the show.
Yeah.
Oftentimes you'll see us go, I'm too drunk to do that.
Yeah. And when Rucker's like, are you positive? We can maybe fit it in on Sunday. We're like, no, call it, cut the cameras on a bad spot.
And like that is something that I liked about our travel show that makes it different. To the last part of your question is like, we wanted to not just show the best tasting menu and the finest drink and the finest hotel and everything. We wanted to show what it's like to be on the road for real, and what happens when that happens. And if you've ever gone away for a weekend with your friend and you're gonna get after it, you cancel a lot of plans. Like you're like,
like fuck that tour in the morning.
we're gonna do this and this and this, and then you're like, dude, I'm too I can't do anything.
The amount of like early hikes and tours that just get blown off when you're traveling. It's like, we can hike when we get home.
And I think we wanted to show that, you know, like we said this in the pitch, I believe, but like we were like, we know that Andrew Zimmern has like crazy diarrhea.
Yes.
And
we know for a fact.
Like I know for a fact.
Sample.
I've been to a party. I've been to a party at the Gramercy Tavern. I followed him into the bathroom. And let me tell you,
he leaves his little glasses on top of the turd in the toilet.
That's why I had to run it out. I was like, is anyone looking for a pair of kid-size LA Iwerks?
He's got some bizarre shits.
But like, and we were like, well, why aren't they doing that? Why? If he's so open about everything, like, well, let's see how that pig eye affected it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that was how this was born.
You guys also, I mean, I think that's the one thing that this show is, there's an aspirational element to it, that you guys wanted to do stuff that you guys would naturally do, and show a city through the things that you naturally wanted to do. But what was the thing that I think that you guys talk about this being your dream job? And you guys had been wanting to do this for 15 years, now it's your dream job. What is the thing that surprised you the most about the job itself?
Check. Okay.
Well, I want to make sure the audio's right. 1, 2. I went to Home Depot to buy a greeting card.
My uncle's dentist is a terrorist. Okay. So
I love pugs, but hate French bulldogs.
These are our vocal warm-ups. We do these at every location.
This is behind the curtain.
We get ourselves prepared. So popping our P's, and tapping our T's, and tapping our T's.
It's very important on a travel show we have to drink.
You gotta get your fucking vocal birdies back.
What was the question, Rick?
What is the thing that surprised us the most about the travel show? It's hard. It
hard,
sounds like it's going to be a fucking blast, and it is.
It is. And I think that's the dichotomy of anything, and that's the dichotomy of a fun trip with your friend. Is like, it's challenging. It's hard to roll into a place and be told, okay, we got to try every drink on the menu. And then
I'll interject. I usually say, try one or two, and then the menu.
You know what that means? I gotta interject now. That means from the boss, we legally can only say one or two, but it would be great TV if something happened.
Allow me to interject here and just say that I side with both Adam and Rucker in that it seems to be a situational thing that Adam and I have a hard time controlling ourselves, as may be apparent by how high we are and we're eating pizza.
No, I have to fly.
He has to fly, so we're getting him full of carbs and cheese and THC.
No, I fly. But I don't know. I Uber eated it. I know it wasn't it was a local John. I don't do any of that fucking.
I think it's called 5/9/22. That's probably today's date. The thing that surprised us the most was we're party animals, but we are also 40. And if round of applause, who's 40 and still trying to party? Who's 40, 30, and 40, maybe? Yeah, exactly. It ain't easy, folks. You're texting your showrunner who's now desperate, intimately knowledgeable of your GI issues, because you're like, remember I told you about the blood?
And younger than you.
I'm like, trust me, man, I'm dying here.
So we did Denver. I mean, I think that's the thing. That's why we're here at SeriesFest. And
that's why you guys have us, not for this diarrhea talk.
Yeah, I mean, that comes with the territory. But I think why did we decide kind of Denver to? I think that in a travel series, I think people are thinking international. We're going to start in Thailand, and we started in Denver.
Yeah, well, we're on cable, so we're not going to fuck off to Thailand in the first. We can't afford
One
that
of the things
shit.
we really wanted to do was show. We really wanted to be present in the moment that we are in right now. So like, we wanted to make sure that there are like you see us wearing masks, you see other people wearing masks.
Yep.
We want you to know when this
Yeah,
is.
we couldn't leave the country when we filmed this pilot.
Yeah.
And we were like, Denver's got a good mix of outdoor stuff and outdoorsy, and it was like perfect for the time. And for Adam and I, guys who are fans of cannabis, your lovely state was the first to knock that wall down, and so we always had respect for you for
It
that.
seemed like a good fit, and then on top of it, we we came up touring America as comedians, so.
And staying at like dorm adjacent lives. So like we're used to going fucking
A
wherever.
night in Buffalo is fun for us. You know, we live in LA, New York. You know, and so we were like, let's see what it's like to go to this new city that has a lot of life in it, and a lot of people are moving there, and there's like new scenes.
Yeah.
And I think that was important to us to like see where the country is going. This pizza, it's good.
And like, there's an element of us that we want to show. Like, you can get fucked up with your best friend. Like, truly, think about it. Any vacation you go on with your friends, if it's a golf trip or a hunting trip or what other kind of girls trip, road trip, mushroom trip, whatever kind of trip it is, you always get blasted together, right? Like, it's like, oh, we're going to Italy, we're going to the Vatican, and then we had 6 bottles of red. We screamed at the Pope all night.
Or it's like my friend is getting married in Connecticut, and we all have to get rooms at like a Sheraton in like Stamford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's the first pop for Stanford ever. That'll be honored.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a little oily, but it's not bad. And then you're like, okay, I'm at a Stanford in Connecticut for my friend's wedding, but I'm with all my friends.
Yeah.
And so Stanford becomes exotic, and it becomes fun, and it becomes a story.
And then maybe you're looking up, oh wait, isn't this near where like one of those original steamed burger places is?
And you go, oh shit, Connecticut actually has better pizza than New York. People don't know.
Allegedly, let's try that clam pizza, Mr. Pepe.
And so you go, and that is like how I think that's how we hang out and how we live our lives, and I think it's on screen, which is crazy that we were able to do it.
Yeah, it's also, we didn't realize it at the time, but we didn't know we were going to get to do more episodes of the show. So we were technically also doing high altitude training. So like when we went to another city that was at sea level, we were fine. We were fucking prepared thanks to you guys.
Fucking ate Richmond alive.
How do you do it? I get you might keep your drinking bills down, or do you just like eventually adapt to
Living in Denver is like spending 24 hours in a hyperbolic chamber.
Yeah. You come out ready to rock. Come out hard as hell.
With Denver, what was the thing that surprised you the most about Denver when we were filming here a year ago?
What was the thing that surprised me the most about?
I think I know what you're gonna say. It's because it's heavy in the pilot. It's at 2 restaurants. It's something you don't normally associate with Mile High City.
I would say I was shocked at the amount of bao buns on every menu in Denver.
And being pushed by the servers. And they are
buns.
They are good. They're
good,
right.
but there were more bao buns that didn't make it into the cut. I mean, you
That
guys
is
serve
actually
bao
true.
buns at Ruth Chris. You know, like there is bao buns flying around this city, willy-nilly, and I don't hate it, but I noticed it. It surprised me.
Yes.
And as for me, the thing that surprised me the most is that snowboarding is hard. I thought it would be easy based on my friends I know that snowboard. I'm like, how hard could it be based on this guy? But it's fucking terrible, and I'm bad at it, and it hurts, and I'm getting like a phantom rib pain just remember. Watching that on the big screen was heavy for me, I'm not gonna lie. I make that like fucking wine stomping lady noise when I hit. Yeah.
You hit the ground, you're like,
It's so fucked up. I didn't intend for that.
you're the new wine lady.
Hopefully I go viral.
Now those T-shirts will make sense.
My lower back tattoo that says "I'm that wine lady."
Yes.
I don't know why I got that.
Hey,
it worked
I think
out.
kind of teasing the season, what's
the season, to tease the season.
Indeed.
Teasing seasons with Adam and John.
As you saw in the show
Spring's
open,
gonna be maybe nice. Maybe.
Summer's getting dirty and flirty, mamacita.
so we went to, obviously in the show open, it shows all the other cities that we went to. I just wanted to ask you guys of each other, we just wrapped the shooting of the 3 weeks ago. What was the thing, John, that you were most surprised or most proud of Adam during the shoot?
Okay. I mean, Adam did a lot of shit. Like, we've been friends for so long and done so much weird shit together. It's really hard for us to surprise each other. But Adam, I think, went out of his comfort zone even more than I did on this show, because we had him doing some of the nerdy shit that I like that he's not really a part. Like, he doesn't play D&D, and I got him on that. But I think the highlight thing that I'm so excited for people to see is Adam and I got tattoos together in Portland, Oregon, for the show. Yeah, I know. I didn't see Bourdain ever get fucking ink, huh? So Adam is picking out a tattoo, and his artist, she specializes in shiny things. And Adam's like, "Oh, I'll do a Chrysler building." And she's like, "Oh, okay, about what size?" Adam puts his Ray-Bans on his tricep, and he's like, "Probably this big." Ooh, wait, actually, can you do the Ray-Bans on my arm? And we are at the tattoo parlor, and he changes his mind about a tattoo, which we now has forever on his arm. And in that moment, I was like, this guy walks the fucking walk that he talks. I'm just like, he's like, yeah, well, go with the flow, baby. This looks cooler. Put it on my body forever. It's fucking rad, man.
I do walk the walk and I fall the fall.
Yeah, we all tumble the tumble.
Trip the trip. What surprised me the most about John, John, not that this is a good or bad thing. There's no value. I'm not putting a value on it. But John likes to present himself as a nerd, an outcast, a dork, someone who was bullied to a point where their interests have become niche, and that is true.
Okay.
But, waiting for the next part,
John is also extremely athletic.
yeah.
I believe the word that people use is surprisingly.
Well, yeah, he's asking what was surprising.
Yeah.
and athletic and graceful in a way that I am not, that I envy, the things that he can do with his body with a lack of, watching him do that dive that's just the beginning of what John can do in the water. And
yes,
truly.
This is really nice. This is making me feel really good.
Are you crying?
A little bit.
How many tears have you guys had at SeriesFest? A lot?
We've been
good.
fucking crying together for 8 weeks, working each other up about how amazing we are. Yeah, we're the best.
John, and then at the same time, they'll be like, get on rollerblades, because that's the show, is you have to do everything. And I can't do that. And John was just on rollerblades.
I'll risk both ACLs for the show.
And I think that it didn't shock me, but from hearing years and years of I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that, and then seeing this guy play rugby, it's you're you can do anything.
Well, seeing this guy play rugby for the first time with the Maui rugby team was a real delight for me, because that's a world I've been part of forever.
Uh-oh, Rucker, you dropped
Yeah,
the
I know.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on.
You got totally lost.
Leave the book down there. Off the dome. Ask us a question. No book.
It's going to be
No book, bitch. Come on. You got this.
It's gonna be about the Jews right away.
Rucker has PTSD from taking us on the road for 8 weeks, because our energy is, he's the boss, the showrunner, but he comes over, he's like, guys, could you? We're like, fuck you, man, because we're wasted.
Yeah.
Yes.
It truly is. I don't think Phil, who eats, what's it called? Somebody bother me by making me watch this.
Somebody
annoy me with your expressions.
Somebody feed this millionaire, I think.
Someone feed this millionaire. No, I thought it was called "Someone Look as Surprised as You Can That What You Ordered Off the Menu Was Brought to You."
So I watched every episode of and loved. But I love for real, Phil. Share the wealth.
Take it easy, buddy. You know,
Let me get a slice of those raisins.
shocked by the ravioli. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Something that surprised us.
No, I think we got it.
No, we got it.
did it.
Yeah, we're walking a lot of these Phil heads, so we should back off. A lot of big-time Netflix execs furious with us.
I think a couple just walked out. A couple just walked out, but I believe they were Romano's kids.
Well, I'm leaving.
I think what's the one thing that you'd want this audience and then anybody who sees the first episode to take away about what this show is going to be?
That truly, like, we set out to have the most fun that we could and be as positive with each other and with the people we met as we could, so that it felt like you were watching it and you were getting away with your friend.
Yeah.
And it's the type of show that I said, like, I would watch 1,000 of these hungover on New Year's Day. I would, you know what I mean? Like, I would watch 1,000 of these.
Oh, I would have this shit playing all day while I was looking at my phone on the couch.
Yes. It's like, and that television, there's an art to that, you know? And I think, like, a lot of times we eschew it as, like, reality television is, like, the gutter and, you know? But I think that...
Oh, fucking, the gutter is fun, dude.
Yeah. But it's also like there's varying degrees of everything. You can do a lot with anything. And I think what I would take away from this is, what I would want anyone to take away from this is that, again, like, we do not have a lot of time here. The world is going to end in, like, 2026 or something.
Yeah, he has one of those, he's like an Illuminati email thread, so this is true info.
Spielberg told me.
The Gazette's going to, they got a fucking scoop.
Print this. I was at Spielberg's house and he told me, get your shelter prepared. Move to Michigan. Get the fresh water. But no, I like, truly, we don't have a lot of time here. And
We don't know how much time we have each as an individual, so fucking get it in while you can.
Yeah, have as much fun.
I don't think we're all going to be laying on our deathbeds going, fuck, man, I should have just picked up one more side gig. Then I would have had enough cash to live fuck that noise. Live your life now. Order dessert, pay for it later. Who gives a shit?
Yes.
I feel like there's a question being begged to ask.
Yes.
Or are you trying to leave?
No.
Either one is fine. Should we open it up to questions? Is that part of this?
Yeah.
A few minutes, but
yeah, Adam, you want to start getting ready for your flight?
Yeah, I'm gonna have another slice of pizza.
Get yourself readier and readier. Do we have any questions? Oh, right here in the front row. What's going on, man?
Yes.
Shout it out.
Yeah, I became a big fan of both of you from Comedy Bang Bang podcast, Gino and Bro.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Love the episode. Can't wait to torrent the rest of the season.
Oh, sick,
That's
dude.
what
Right
I
after
to
it.
say, or what?
Yeah, hey man, that's a sick thing to say at SeriesFest. People dedicate our fucking lives. We just want to get another. Yeah, but help yourself.
Thanks, Senor Hedge Fund.
Yeah, you don't get free cable with the finance vest. Now, here's a little thing we're demonstrating. Come with an actual question, because we will shut you down.
I do have a question. What was that Wu-Tang album like? Because you're the only one that heard it, right?
But thank you for being fans of ours. What was your question about the show?
I was going to ask what number you were on the call sheet, and did you go anywhere you had never been before?
We didn't have a call sheet.
Because it would have been too much drama between the two of us.
No, because I would have been one. And no, I don't. That's a joke.
It doesn't matter to me. I'll let you have one, so
I
we
would have
can stay
demanded it
safe.
in the deal. In the deal
Keep
memo.
our friendship together.
But no.
We went to Moab, a place I hadn't even heard of until we started the
and
show.
both of us were like, I get this. Like, this is a vibe. It's a culture, and like.
I know you guys have red rocks here, so you're like familiar with rocks that are red, but it's still like a thing for us, okay, for us New Yorkers. It's pretty rad. Moab is pretty thrilling. It's got a little bit of like hanging on the edge of the world vibes over there. The people seem to be like.
It reminded me of like a Western Catskills.
Yeah.
Western Catskills.
Anyone else have any questions, or did we alienate the rest of you? Because we have a few more minutes to alienate the final remaining people.
Yes, in the middle.
We got to do them right now because I got a flight.
That is
I got a
something.
flight.
Yes.
This is something I'm not looking forward to in my life, is doing shots in every city I go to, but I'll do it now. Yeah.
I really like. I got a flight. I got to work tomorrow early in LA, but let's do it right now.
Yeah, we could do it. What? Whiskey.
Okay, why don't you get a couple for me and Caleb too? I think.
Yes.
that's-
Oh shit! Yeah, get a tall boy. Fun of it. Yeah. Does anyone else want to watch us consume something as a stunt?
Because I've been eating. This is my third piece of pizza, and I'm on camera tomorrow.
I feel like this is a boring question and you guys are going to roast me for it, but how was the development process? Did you guys come to truTV with a proof of concept?
That's
Did
a
you
good
shoot
question.
the pilot independently and then take it to them?
It's a great question and super self-effacing and British, but
We're here for it all.
we're here for it all.
We bought the rights to a book. Our managers, who are also EPs, are best friends who travel together and get loaded everywhere, and they happen to represent us both separately. So they brought a book called 101 Places to Get Fucked Up Before You Die to us. It was like, you guys have been talking about doing a travel series for a while now, and we think we have an angle with this party, like getting fucked up, showing you how like middle-aged men can get after it. And so we brought that around to some networks, and truTV and us, we connected big time on the material. We like the shit that they've got on their air. Because like they do all the different genres, but the one umbrella that True always has is comedy, whether it's infotainment with like Adam Ruins Everything, or Impractical Jokers, just like pure, situational comedy like that. So for us to pitch a travel show that is really a comedy show dressed up in the genre of a travel show, we knew that True would be a good pairing. And so we sold it in February 2020, and then the world shut down.
Literally, we
Michael, you want a shot too?
Whatever.
No, it's fine. We don't have to
That's
do
how
it
much
now.
he cares.
Hold on, this guy has to hurry up and get one more pattern on his outfit before he gets out of here.
There you go. Love
Cheers,
it.
bud. Thank you.
That is I've never seen someone dressed like a carpet sample store.
This is awesome. Thank you.
You're the Swatch man. His is a classic Hawaiian.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't wear it with camo, dog. Come on.
Yes.
Power clashing is in. I like
Yes.
It is, no, for real. All right.
it. At least my heart is warm now.
Last question, because I can't miss my flight.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I'm getting where I don't care.
Yeah.
So, which is not good.
Yeah, tomorrow's a big day for Adam, so we should.
So where
I see the people who are in charge of making sure Adam makes his flight are over there going like, okay, no,
we got a studio that's like, get that motherfucker off stage talking about it's fucking doing. All right, so is there one more question? Let's do this.
All right.
Oh wait. Oh, I did it. All right. Let's
Let's
do
do
it
I
it.
think everybody did it.
My bad.
Cheers. Thank you very
Sláinte.
much, Denver.
Thank you so much,
You
Denver.
guys are the best. And there's pizza here. I only had 3 slices.
So we
So
should
that-
talk about when the premiere is.
Oh yeah,
July
right. There was-
14th.
July 14th, Bastille Day. We're big history heads, so it was important for us. Big Francophiles here. So July 14th. We can't tell you what episode is airing then, or any other information except for July 14th.
10:30.
Oh! Shit, the scoop!
Yes.
It's at 10:30. This is news to us.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, SeriesFest, for having us. This has been a real treat, truly. Thank you.
Did you want edibles for your flight?
Yeah, there we go. And we continue. Thank you, everybody.